Managing your career is peanuts compared to raising up teenagers, huh? But that's the hardest job in the world. That's why one mother complained, sabi niya, now I know why certain animals eat their young. One father was reviewing the report card of his son. Look at the card, look at the son, and proudly boasted, my son is the child of the universe. So far, no signs of intelligent life. I have 3 kids, all grown up. Nung kinukulit ako, makulit ba yung mga anak? Makulit? Nung kinukulit ako, I have learned the lesson on how to deal with them. Would you like me to share?
Yes.
Step number 1, chill. Step number 2, smile. Step number 3, wait. Be patient. Just tell yourself, tiis ka lang, Francis, tiis ka lang. Darating ang araw, magkakaroon din ng mga teenagers sa mga yan. At pag dumating na yung mga anak na mga yan, I'll spoil them like crazy and take my revenge over my Don't take me seriously, I'm just joking because the number 1 problems of parents are the grandparents, correct?
Yes.
Nagbibiro lang ako, mamaya siseryosohin niya. That's why sabi nila, the reason why there are so many juvenile delinquents in the country, it is because it is unlawful to spank the grandparents. Sino mga grandparents yan? Taas sa kamay. Naginig kayo, ha? So, are you ready to learn?
Yes.
Okay, if you're ready to learn, say I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Let me give you a hypothetical case. 3 kayo nasa loob ng isang bangka. 3 ang taong doon. Ikaw, asawa mo, at yung nag-iisang anak. Ikaw lamang ang marunong lumangoy. Pumapasok na yung tubig, lulubog na yung bangkang yan. Isang buhay lamang ang kaya mong salilin. Sino ang ililigtas mo? Asawa o yung anak? Sino may sabing asawa? Sino may sabing anak? Ang laki pala ng problema natin. Okay lang, we need another second. Ang ililigtas mo, asawa mo. Bakit? Okay, ito mo, sumasumana mo. Bakit? Eh, ang problema, bakit anak ang pinili mo? Ay, sa wakas, pwede ko napalitan ng asawa ko, no return, no exchange yan. Oh, bakit? Respond, bakit?
Bakit?
Kasi nagbitaw ka ng pangako nung kinakasal ka. Yan ang problema sa mga weddings eh. Nagsasalita yung pare, hindi nakikinig yung bride. Yung bride na masyadong conscious, naku, umiyak kanina yung mascara ko, kaya yung lalaki naman po, kaya forma ko, walang nakikinig. Anong sinabi? Anong binitawan? In sickness or in, whether in poorer or in, till death do us part. Spell death. D-E-B-T. Utang yun. Meron pang sinabi na nakalimutan mo. And husband shall leave father and mother and cling to the wife, and the two shall become one flesh. Sa mata ng Diyos, the one flesh principle does not apply to parents and children. May tawag doon, they're called offspring. Pero sa asawa, they are called one flesh. That's why priority, asawa pa rin. Whether you like it or not. You have to understand that the Bible is a very practical book. Common sense lang yan. Kung hindi priority ang husband and wife, father and mother, at hindi ayos yung relasyon, paano magiging maayos yung relasyon ng pamilya? Foundational yan. Correct? Raise up your right hand. You know I'm gonna do that. Tap the shoulder, person to your... Teka muna, everybody raise up your right hand. Everybody. At kanan yung right. Tap the shoulder, person to your right. Look at that person and say, kaya dapat mahalin mo yung asawa mo. Kaliwang kamay. Tap the shoulder, person to your left, look at that person and say, huwag yung asawa ng iba. One day, a very tired, fed up, overworked, overburdened religious leader approached Jesus. Pagkatapos sabi niya, Rabbi, what is the meaning of the word Rabbi? Rabbi, dami-daming commandments ka. Sabi na, ano ba ang pinakamahalagang commandments? Hey, how many commandments did God give humanity through the agency of the prophetic office of Moses in Mount Sinai? How many? 10 commandments. Minsan, pagdating sa parenting, mas maraming commandments yung magulang kaysa sa Moses pa, di ba? And so, ano yung sagot ni Jesus? What is the most important command? You shall love the Lord your God with all of your heart, soul, strength, and mind. And another command I give you, which is you gotta love your neighbor as your... What's this? Those are not actually two commands. That is one command, commandment A and commandment B. One command, part A, part B. And when you look at it, it's very, very logical. 10 commandments. Love God first, love your neighbor. Vertical, horizontal. The first few commands of the 10 commandments pertain with your relationship with God. And then immediately, the commandment now extends to the horizontal level, loving your neighbor. Vertical muna, bago yung horizontal. Simple lang, pag hindi ayos yung relasyon mo sa Diyos, you will never have the power for your relationship with your neighbors. Make sense? Now watch. Immediately, the first command that deals with our horizontal level, what is it? And you shall honor your father and your mother. Kung alam lang ng mga bata, it's the commandment that brings the promise of a blessing. Kung alam lang ng mga anak, in order to enjoy God's blessing, we are to honor our parents. We would have avoided a lot of family problems, right? But watch. Nung kinuwento ni Jesus, yung you shall love the Lord your God with all of your heart, with all your strength, he was actually quoting the Old Testament. Sabi nila, the book of Deuteronomy happens to be Jesus' favorite Old Testament book because he quoted the most number of verses from that book. Why don't we read it together na lang, ha? As we go to the book of Deuteronomy. In Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 4 to 9 in NIV version, sabi niya, Hear, O Israel. Masahin natin sabay-sabay. 1, 2, 3, go. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Stop there. This is called the Shema. Every authentic Jew person in Israel memorizes this by heart. You don't even have to remind them, they know that. It is foundation to their faith structure. Then let's continue. Love the Lord your God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your strength. Next. These commandments that I give you today are to be upon your hearts. And immediately after that, anong sabi? Impress them on your children. Ladies and gentlemen, I would propose to you that that's the reason why we have a messed up society, because we have not impressed the most important command upon our children. Nakakalimutan yun. You and I have to be very careful with our worldview. Everybody say worldview.
Worldview.
I am of Chinese ethnicity. Chinese ang background ko. Is there anybody of Chinese descent and ethnicity dito? You are?
Yes.
Can you speak Chinese? Hindi ka mukhang Chinese. Kasi malaki mata mo eh. So Spanish and Chinese. O parang SM tsaka Ayala. No? Let me talk to you about worldview. What do you mean by worldview? Worldview means the way you see the world. Your worldview determines your perspective. Your perspective determines your belief system. Your belief system determines your behavior. Your behavior determines your outcome. Everything begins here. Worldview. Yan. You'll be surprised to see that the great tonnage of information and verses in the Bible deals with the human mind. Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Whatsoever you think, whatsoever a man thinks, so is he. Whatever is beautiful, whatever is honorable, whatever is pure, whatever is, you let your mind dwell on this thing. Dito naman nag-uumpisa. It is the one thing that God has given us that no other creation that God has endowed with. The ability to have our own will. That's why we have to make sure that we take care of this one. So what is a worldview? Tignan natin kung ano yung worldview